Weston condo owners, I have some highlights from the Florida House Bill 913 that went into effect July 1st, 2025. You have become familiar with the SIRS, the Structural Integrity Reserve Study. The deadline for completion has now been extended to December 31st, 2025. Florida law has provided a pathway for condo associations to delay it for up to 2 years after a milestone inspection, allowing them to focus on immediate structural repairs revealed by the inspection. Florida condominium associations now have greater flexibility in funding their reserve accounts. Recent legislation allows them to utilize special assessments, loans, or lines of credit in addition to regular assessment to meet reserve requirements for building repairs and maintenance. This change provides relief to condo owners facing potentially large special assessment or fee increases due to new reserve funding mandates. With a majority vote, a temporary pause or reduction of reserve contributions can occur for up to 2 years. This is applicable for a budget adopted on or before December 2028. The accounting method may switch from pooling or straight line for pool reserve accounts. Reserve funds may be invested in CDs or depository accounts. The SIRS must differentiate between mandatory and other reserve items and include a baseline funding plan to prevent a zero balance. Officers and directors must sign an affidavit acknowledging the completion of the SIRS. Concerning inspection, oversight, and enforcement, local governments must report building inspection data on SIRS to the Department of Business Professional Regulation, DBPR, by October 1st, 2025. Local ordinances must require repairs to begin within 365 days of a Phase 2 milestone report. To avoid conflict of interest protections, design professionals and contractors must disclose any financial interest in firms conducting milestone inspections or SIRS. Failure to disclose conflicts can void the contract and trigger professional discipline. Associations must maintain adequate property insurance based on full replacement costs. Insurance for multi-association properties may meet adequacy requirements based on a 250-year windstorm loss estimate. Financial reporting changes include a majority of all voting interest is now required to reduce the financial reporting levels. Associations may notify members of report availability electronically or by mail. Annual financial reports must be completed within 180 days after the fiscal year. Previously, it was 120 days. Concerning transparency in bookkeeping, associations must update websites within 30 days of any changes. They must retain all bank statements, ledgers, affidavits, and board minutes on their website. This information may be password protected. Concerning budget reforms, if a proposed budget exceeds 115% of the previous year's assessments, a substitute budget excluding discretionary spending must be presented to members for approval. Only SIRS-related non-reoccurring expenses may be excluded from calculating the 115% cap. Meeting and voting flexibility. Associations may conduct board and member meetings via video conference. Board members may only count towards a quorum if physically present, though they may still vote remotely. Video conference meetings must be recorded and archived. Owners may petition for electronic voting if 25% request it. Sales and disclosures. This section of the bill extends the rescission period on resale purchase contracts from 3 to 7 days to allow more time to review the information. It also requires the most recent financial statements and budget to be provided in pre-sale notices. The emergency powers granted to condominium boards now include situations where evacuation is recommended or advised even if not explicitly mandated by local authorities. Emergency powers now include evacuation during any official evacuation order, not just mandatory ones. The Florida House Bill 913 expands DBPR oversight to include insurance, milestone inspections, and reporting compliance. Associations must report building and governance data to DBPR and update it within 15 days of any change. My Safe Florida Condominium Pilot Program, making it easier for eligible condo buildings to receive funding for hurricane mitigation. Associations can apply for grants with the approval of 75% of unit owners in the affected buildings. For more information about House Bill 913, go to comments where I have a link so you can go read the bill yourself. I am not a lawyer, but I am a very good realtor.